first-hand information, this is time for us to find out who is on the weekly top 5. All right, so let's hear it. So, who are the top 5?
Well, this is, like I said again, it's one that was very, very keenly contested. The number 5 was a very close shave between a player who has been consistent in our top 5. Very, very consistent in our top 5. And he's been there either at number 4, number 3, number 2, or even at number 1. But unfortunately, for the very first time in 4 weeks, Victor Osimhen misses out on our top 5 performer. And there is no place in the team for Victor Osimhen. And this number 5 is no other than Toronto Raptors forward, talking about Precious Achinwa. A double-double for the Raptors, 11 points, 11 rebounds, as they defeated the Detroit Pistons 119-118 last night in the NBA.
How many points did he get again?
11 points, 11 rebounds. Now, it's a double-double. Now, he was the only player on the court with a double-double in that game.
Did you know that Kareka just said that Osimhen reminds him of Pele?
I know.
Kareka was the highest goals, one of the best scorers or strikers in the 1986 World Cup.
Again, you know, like I say, the run is
Kareka
fantastic.
said Osimhen.
See, the run is fantastic. 6 goals in 6 straight games. You know, equaling Gonzalo Higuain's goal.
Yeah,
now the last time they won the league title. That's talking about Napoli. One man scored 16 goals that season. Talking about Diego Armando Maradona. And Osimhen has now scored 17
goals
and counting.
That is in that year, man.
That's, yeah, like I said.
18 matches, 17 goals.
Like I said, very, very close. Now, this is why Precious just, you know, shielded it. Now, it was his last point that ensured the Raptors win, because that point took the game to 119-115. And even when the Pistons had a 3-point from Ivy, it was not enough, as the Raptors held on to win that one 119-118. So at number 5 is Precious Achinwa. So unfortunately for Victor Osimhen and Osimhen fan, I am a huge lover of Victor Osimhen, but he misses out of this one. At number 4 is no other than new boy in KA Gent. Now the other side in Belgium, not KRC Gent, where Oyedupe. Now Gift Orban was signed for 3.5 million on deadline day in the of course Belgian Pro League, and on his debut he got 2 goals and won a penalty as he helped his side pick up a point in a 3-3 draw away at Westerlo. So he comes in at number 4, a brace, winning a penalty, a man of the match award for the 20-year-old on his debut is definitely there at number 4. At number 3, it's a player who is also making a debut, and it's Antonette Oyedupe Payne, the other of the Payne sisters. Now, she got a brace for Sevilla Feminine as they won 3-0 away from home. She's now scored 3 goals and a further 3 assists. It's the first time in a very long while that in the Spanish La Liga women's side, in the Spanish F Liga, there is no Oshuala in the mention, but it's Oyedupe Payne that is in the mention. Now, our goals ensure Sevilla, of course, have maintained their 5 games unbeaten run in the league. At number 2 is Kelechi Iheanacho. Once again, Iheanacho has shown for back-to-back weekends that he is the man to lead Leicester City to the glory land. Now, he scored a goal and got an assist for Brendan Rodgers' side, as they, of course, are defeated, annihilated, and then sent somehow the coach of Spurs back to the hospital bed. They defeated them by 4-1, coming back from a goal down to win by 4-1. Once again, Kelechi Iheanacho was named the man of the match for the 2nd consecutive game for the Foxes, and he's now scored 3 goals in the English Premier League this season for a player who has just earned 3 starts. Now that game was his 3rd start and his first back-to-back start of the season. So we wish him more, and that's what we want to see. But at number 1 is a lady who has broken the African record, Favour Ofili. Now she broke the African record in the 200 meters back there, out there in Texas in the United States while running for her school. And she ran 22.19 seconds to break the African record and set the leading time for the 200 meters this year. So she comes in at number 1. It is very key. But Favour Ofili, in all the controversial states of Nigerian athletics, brought light to Nigerian athletics this weekend by becoming the fastest runner this year in the females 200 meters.
Number 5, he says, is who?
Number 5 is Precious Achinwa of the Toronto Raptors.
He scored 11 points.
11 rebounds. Double.
A week double.
Scratch that.
Well,
Number 4.
Number 4 is Grift Emmanuel Orban of Gent
Again.
in Belgium.
What did he do?
A brace and won a penalty. He scored twice and won a penalty.
He was one of the highest rated players.
Yeah.
No, he got about 7.
Yeah.
I can agree to that. Okay. So who's the number?
And number 3 is Oyedupe Payne of Sevilla.
Tony Payne.
Oyedupe Payne. Antonette Oyedupe Payne.
What did she do?
She got a brace for Sevilla as they won by 3-0.
Spanish league.
But let her stay for the best of God.
We'll push out to 5.
Let her stay for the best of God.
Number 3.
Number 2, Kelechi Iheanacho.
Oh wow, he has to be there.
Wait, who was number 3?
Number 3 is Payne.
Payne has to go to 5.
I agree with number 1 and 2. For somebody to break the African record in 200 meters,
so I agree with 1 and 2.
destroying Okagbare's record. I never thought anybody
For
would
the first time in my life, I kind of missed Victor Osimhen in the list because of the people I'm saying that.
Yeah, I come back because Victor Osimhen scored 7.5.
Yeah.
In the ratings in the very
Like I said, it was close between him and Precious.
We all know.
Very close.
We now know that it's going to take him a miracle to break the record of Gonzalo Higuain of 36 goals.
18 goals, 17 games.
No, 17 goals.
17 goals in
18 games.
He now has 19. He has 16 games to score 19 goals. If he would equal the record set by Gonzalo Higuain.
So who says he can't?
Who says he can't?
If he's hitting 17,
If he has scored 17 in 18 games,
can he hit?
how many has
19
Haaland
in
scored
16?
in 21 games?
Haaland is a human,
25.
not a human being.
He's a what?
He's not a human
He
being.
hasn't scored in 2 games.
Oh, come on, doesn't make him a bad player.
He will score a hat-trick.
What about Harry Kane? Would you score with 7 games? I mean, he scored the hat-trick.
If Harry Kane was playing in Man City, what would he be
How will
scoring?
he be scoring?
Oh, I'm telling you, Harry Kane.
Yeah, wait, we're talking to
So let's focus on.
Don't spoil. So, okay, I agree with number 1 and 2. Everybody agrees with that.
Yes.
Okay, people, don't let Abdul come and deceive all of you with his top 5. You better call and let's argue this thing now.
If we need to beat him, I begin here.
So, number 3, who is the number 3?
Payne.
I don't agree.
I don't know whether. Anyway, okay, I will give Abdul the benefit of doubt from his top 5 because usually when he brings in somebody new,
You have to give
he
reason.
gives us
Why?
reason and the
Yes.
person actually
Fits in.
is usually
2 goals,
worth
That's why I'm saying that
something.
his reasons today are genuine.
The Tony
As I'm
Payne.
beginning to align to.
Sometimes when you bring all these women football sorts,
No, if we always bring Oshuala for scoring 2 goals, then we have to bring a
you are the one that brings it.
If Osimhen is inevitable. She's
Babola. Thank you.
On the average, Osimhen's rating in
It's
Napoli
fantastic.
is always above 7.
7.
Yes.
7.57, and that is fantastic.
Definitely. Like I said, it was
very few players score 8.
Big
Not
ID.
even Messi.
I was okay. Now this is why for Precious. You know, I have been watching him for few games
Yes.
with the Raptors.
Stop watching him.
No, he
11.
see,
Come on, it's
11 is not a good number for points. Definitely not a good number. But let's look at it on the overall play.
Okay.
Now it's a standard performance for him.
We
The
have
only
players like Charlotte
double.
Bobcat.
Yeah, I know. The only double in the NBA in that particular game.
Okay.
And that's why he's coming in. I could have pushed him out. Like I said, it was very close between him and Victor Osimhen.
Abdul
It
has
was
his
very,
reasons.
very close.
Must we agree to agree?
He has his reasons.
That's why we don't want
See,
to
I've been
go.
arguing with Abdul. Last week I didn't agree with what he said. 2 weeks ago I didn't agree. But today
You
he has
agree.
given me genuine reasons.
I can see how genuine the reasons are.
Precious Achinwa. I will call him Made. No.
Everybody has been calling.
No.
He has been scoring.
Yeah, he's
But
calling
did he help his team to win?
I don't
They had a
understand.
draw.
Yeah.
Away.
But it was his,
As a bonus,
last basket that gave the Raptors
Exactly. A win. That Puma had another one.
Okay. Well, guys, this very controversial top 5 week. It's okay.
No, the day we bring it to Ajaba. When I get it, I want to just get it to win a fight. Because I've been winning recently. It's not bring. That means that I bring him in.
We'll discover whether we'll make it.
Let's see.
Okay, right. Make sure you follow it on the YouTube handle. It's We Talk Sports 360. We have our own issues concerning one or two persons in that list. But hey, when Abdul gives you a top 5, look at it and do not take it for granted.
Even also is agreeing.
Don't take it for granted. Okay, so.